Dear Live from the Path, my 25-year-old son, quotes Jay, would like to come home for Christmas. I'm paying, so I made his reservation yesterday. Late last night, he told my husband he needs to go back 2 days earlier because of work. This change will cost around $150 more than the $215 I'm already paying. Although my son earns a six-figure salary, he is unable to pay his student parent loan on time each month. When he's late, I get harassing emails and phone calls. The loan is in my name because Jay blew all of his $60K he got from a settlement, and he begged me to do this for him so he could graduate. My husband and I are retired, but we both work part-time. Jay and his sister are reluctant to pay for their tickets when they want to see us. They each live in an hour plane ride away. They always seem to have enough money to travel and do what they want to do. I am so upset. I'd like to cancel the holidays because I feel we are being taken advantage of. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, two things. One, yes, you are being taken advantage of.
That's true.
Two, just you fly to go see them.
Yeah.
Quit flying them around.
That's a good solution.
Just go. It's just, like, if you want to see them, just go see them. You ain't gonna bail on your own plane ticket.
No, you're gonna stay the appropriate amount of days, and then you will fly home.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously the behavior's not good, but I mean, what are you gonna do at this point? Like, I hope they change the ways. I think you should talk to them. You're still the parents. You should do your best to influence the situation. But like, there's probably a maturity issue there. They might very well get over it. There's no reason to blow up the universe on the thing. Just to control what you can control. Go see them and stop buying them tickets.
Yeah, you're spending too much time being mad about something, right? Like, you know the deal. You can either go visit them, or look, they can't take advantage of you if you just give it to them and be like, yeah, I'll pay for it. And then they try to stay 2 days later or go home 2 days earlier, and you go, sounds good. It was a gift anyway. Do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ben says that all the time, that people can't steal what you gave them.
That's correct.
And so, like, if you
My
give it to
kids
them,
hate that.
Yeah, they can't.
Layla stole that from me. That you should just give it to her, and then the problem goes away.
Yeah.
Well, the son could pay the fee, the $150, and then that way he's getting a trip. He didn't have to pay the $2 whatever it cost, but he pays for the change of ticket.
Yeah, so like here's the deal. I think that if you need like a line in the sand or a straw that breaks the camel's back here, that's probably the offer I'd make. Say, look, you pay for the extra $150, and if he refuses, then put him in the right bucket. Say, look, he's just being stubborn, he's being selfish, and he's not respecting my the fact that I'm buying him stuff, the tickets and stuff, and so I'm just going to stop doing that. Because he's made it clear that he's not handling this correctly. However, I'll reorient and I'll just go visit him, so I don't have this problem. I'll do my best to influence the situation, but it's not worth blowing up a relationship on. So yeah, I would give him a chance to react in what we consider a reasonable way. If he's completely unreasonable, then just acknowledge that and then handle the situation, granting you're dealing with an unreasonable person. Most major relationship problems, this is true in marriages too, is like you recognize someone is not being reasonable and you still hold them to a standard of reasonableness, and that becomes your fault. Like, you just, like, when people get in an argument, if one person agrees to not lose their head and to try to stay reasonable in the situation, that fight doesn't go anywhere. Someone blows off steam, they probably apologize for it later. If things come around, you're probably fine. But it's when you amp up and decide you're going to meet towns with this person and, like, you're being unreasonable, well, I will be unreasonable as well. And they're like, yeah, that's when your big problems happen. So, like, just put them in the right bucket. Just know what you're dealing with. Somehow realize that you're a failure as a parent, and then start visiting them.
My 4-year-old is unreasonable, so I feel like I am an expert in this.
See? That's what I'm saying.
You're holding your own, bro.
There's no reason. That's the thing.
Can you give him time out?
Yeah.
You ever seen a parent amp up and become just as unreasonable with a 4-year-old in the store? You're like, knock it off, man.
Yeah.
That kid is pulling your chain.
Yeah.
Just, you don't have to meet them. They look ridiculous. Just kind of look at them. He's like, you're looking real ridiculous right now.
Actually, it's the most pathetic thing in the world to witness. You know what I'm saying? Where like this 3-year-old kid will come doting up with these triple chocolate chip granola bars, and the mom all like, I tell you every time I come here, we're not getting the trip. I'm like, hey man, the kid was way calmer about this granola bar purchase. You could have been like, yeah man, no,
not gonna happen.
Your kid is out maturing you right now.
Yes, that's right.
You're getting owned.
He saw chocolate chip granola bars, and like any regular person, he's like, heck yeah, I wonder if I can get this.
Who can fault him for that?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
That's our advice. What's the secular advice?
Secular's advice. Now, hold on. We didn't happen to mention that the man makes 6 figures at 25 years old. I don't know what he went to college for, but like people seem to be having a hard time getting gigs out of college, and not this guy. He shows up cleaning the floor, making $125K right off the bat.
I mean, Yeah, so here's the thing. This runs deeper than the plane tickets, right? She's like, hey, he's not paying his student loans.
Yeah.
He's always, I mean, he's acting. It sounds like he might be irresponsible, but then again, she's going to tell all the details, otherwise support her side of the story. And so you got.
What do you think his side is that supports him paying it late and shafting his mom with $115 in fees?
Student loans.
So here's the question, Mike. Here's the question. What does it say about her that she agreed to do that anyway? So like, if he blew with the settlement, who knows what happens, right?
Yeah.
Man gets hit by a golf cart or something. 60 grand doesn't mean you didn't get hit by a truck,
Right.
That's a golf cart. And so he gets hit by a golf cart, gets a settlement of 60 grand, can pay for his own stuff, blows it in her terms, and she says, you know what? I still vouch for him. I'll put this giant, whatever this massive payment is on my own stuff. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, what are you going to say to him? Should have bought a camper.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do for you.
Yeah, I say, hey, you had the money, you blew it. I'm not borrowing it. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah, that's a grace-filled world. Sorry.
Hey, hold on a second.
No hab for this guy. Ben keeps him down in the pit.
So, but by that perspective, you keep buying him the plane tickets.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't do it.
Because he can't steal from me what I give to him.
Now, I hear what you're saying, but I can solve the problem without having to bail plane tickets on him by just going to visit.
Well, aren't you worldly?
You could just take care of it this time, and then next time just not offer to buy it, and then that way you don't have to say, well, it's because you did this or you didn't do that. You can just we're just.
He says, hey, you're not going to cover my plane ticket this time, and your response is,
no.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
If I could give any parenting advice
It's a
right
subtle
now,
way to take the hint.
that's right. You just gotta drop one word answer. Stop trying to give your kids a 15-minute explanation on crap. When they say, "Hey, can I have an apple?" You say, "No."
No.
And that's it.
Hey,
boom.
Here's the deal. That guy's old enough. Like, I think he's obviously aware he's not spending his money wisely. Right? I think he knows he's not paying the student loan. He gets like people that are jerks tend to have a sense that they're jerks. They just don't want to do anything about
He's
it.
making 6 figures. He's got to be somewhat intelligent, right?
I wonder. Maybe he's not actually. Maybe he's lying about that. Maybe he's not actually making 6 figures.
What a ruse.
Although I wouldn't say that if I also wasn't paying my bills.
Right.
If he's gonna lie, he should come up with a better one.
We've made too many assumptions about this man.
All right, go ahead.
So far, he's not stand-up. That's what I know. Secular says, I think that rather than cancel the holidays, which was a bit dramatic, frankly.
Christmas is done.
Yeah, you can hijack it, but you can't cancel it.
That's right. You can't put the X-nay. It says, you and your husband should use the visit to inform your 25-year-old son that it's time to grow up and pay his bills. Because he now has a 6-figure income, thanks to your generosity, he should assume responsibility for his student loan debt and pay it on time. And if he doesn't, consider reviewing your estate plans and subtracting what he owes you. Wow, vindictive right at the end.
I took a stiff turn.
Yeah. Bold. I didn't see that coming. And by the way, gulch him on the will.
Boy, what kind of insertion?
And then roast him on social media.
Yeah, that's right.
What kind of insert is that into the will? It's like, and to Chuck, we leave 50% minus see attached Excel spreadsheet.
All the times you put the bomb
All the
on
plane
me.
ticket fees that we had to pay.
Oh, man.
Plus a 28% VIG. You're in some trouble, friend. All right, yeah, no, our advice was better.
Let's see. You